Today's gonna be the day that you never
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail.
Oh, that drift! Holy shit.
The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Pretty sure it's drove past the book page. It'll be okay. We got this. Come on, Debbie. Come on, Bessie. I will get out for this part. Because there's something to be in here. I just didn't know what it was.
Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now.
Those parkour skills, by the way.
People just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed.
Thank you.
I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
You guys were not the bad guy. We're the good guy. This is our story. We'll switch out for sweet SUV. I know these are all supposed to be shit cars, but I don't think the engines would sound this bad. Just drive up this hill. It's not that steep. A freaking Sonata could do this. So we're gonna go up here. It's gonna either be a TV, a radio, or nothing. Or a manuscript page, probably. So I'm sorry for this waste of time. See. Well, I keep up with the stories, though, man.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck,
If I try to look at him in the eyes, he looks away.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or...
He's talking about Adele.
I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
No fucking way. So, I played Firewatch a little while ago. Depending on the order that you watch it. I'll have to see this one. Maybe? So, depending on what order that you watch the videos on this channel. Like, Firewatch was 1 or 2 games before Alan Wake. But that's a Firewatcher compass thing. And they talk about it in the actual Firewatch game. So I think that's kind of neat that it's actually in here. I never would have known what that was before. Or I might have thought it was a map, because it does look like a map. And I wouldn't realize it was specifically for tracking forest fires. It's like the Thomas something something device made by Thomas something something. I forget already. Obviously that science lesson didn't stick with me very well. But the base concept behind it did. That's all that should really matter. This is what... Oh, whoa, we're blowing the tires out or something. But that's why I was a C student, not an A student, though. What's the name of this device, and who invented it? My answer would be, use it for watching fires. Thomas so-and-so.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Pat Maine's got our back, man. He's team Wake. I guess it's how it affects everything.
Go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
Every room has those fucking particle effects in them of shit just flying around.
Turned the place into a sauna. The day
and his voice sounds different now too.
Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
He's trying to make me hawk out. That writer rage.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir.
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Give me the fucking map, Scott.
Whoa! Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
The fuck was that? Oh! Wait.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
That kind of started me a little bit. Fuck that thermos. Picture pages, pick up your picture pages.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Get that word flow. Let's go, assholes. These little guys with the axes are the best ones to fight. They cannot do a goddamn thing right. Just tap. Oh shit. You tap them, they catch on fire. Ha! Fuck you. You're stopped by a goddamn pole in the ground. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself right now. You too. Watch this. Like a chump. Ooh, got some grenades. Alright. Something bad's coming. You upset the baby. He's just rattling around in there. Oh, fuck you, come on. How did it not go in there? That's bullshit. That was a setup if I've ever seen one.
What the hell? The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Follow your nose. Looks like if we go all the way over here, turn the pipes off, huh? I'm sure nothing like that'll happen on the way over there. There we go. That was rough. Leave me alone! My freaking nose is dripping, feels like. This guy's trying to kill me. Fuck's sake, come on! Thank you. If I keep sniffing the whole time, I apologize. I think it's allergies. It's actually nice outside today for once. Pew! Here come the bad people. Dun 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 dun. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Look out! Hit the fucking thing, you asshole! Oh, god damn it. The only reason that went so poorly is because the car blocked my grenade. And then I couldn't pull a flare in time. That shouldn't have happened. Fuck you. Here we go. We got this time. Almost worked better. Okay, I'm no more fucking around. Play for real. Apparently my genius ideas aren't as genius as I thought. Do it the boring way. There, you happy, game? Is that what you wanted from me? What's screaming behind me? That, okay. Alright, that's dead. A lot of these guys lost their little shields. Alright. I just catch those things off my face like a champ. And I gotta worry about you. And this. Alright. And that one. Oh, what the fuck that? I took a very questionable bounce into me for absolutely no reason. There we go. Just had to play a little bit slower. Good to go. Car's mad. They're all chilling, going back into the angels in the outfield. If you build it, they will come. Here's a snack. Eat up. And now his buddy's right next to him. But he lost his shield already too. Try to swing at me. Too quick. Kind of like reflexes. Alright then. So I'll calm down a little bit. Oh, there's more people upstairs. Was there? Okay. Wasn't sure if that was an arrow pointing to one of those caches. Or if that was actually a thing. Follow.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
See, we should be thankful to the darkness for not just completely eating our whole body. And instead just, you know, maybe a little fucking crazy in the head. Gate stuck, probably. Huh. All good.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
He's so smart. You don't actually have to kill the slime puddles, it's just entertaining with them. They don't belong here. These things hunt like velociraptors. You see one coming. Well, there's two in front of your face, that means there's one coming from the side, probably. Thank you. Ooh, let's go. Fuck! Well, it might not be obvious. I do want to know that all these deaths are just because I'm acting stupid. The game's not cheating or any sort of bullshit like that. I'm just not playing as smart as I should be. There we go. See? I know what I'm doing. Fuck you come from? Oh boy! Huh? Alright.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
That's why he's fucked up. He thinks I'm somebody else. He's cracking some big case right now. About to get pinned for a lot of crimes I probably didn't commit. So many creepy caves in this game. That was a setup. Fuck you guys. This is kind of bullshit too, because I got 3 flashbangs up there, but I had to waste one because they all bullshitted me. That was good stuff just laying around.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Heh.